breathing heavy. Whew, did a little bit of jogging till it got pretty steep and rocky, but trudging on, trying to get to the good stuff, which is up there. So aiming for that dark forest, see if we can get there. Okay, I'm just above the trail here. Hiked up about 50 feet and found a little game trail. Kind of scooted up here, went up that wash. But then, just notice how both of these are snapped, pushed over. It's going to take a lot of force. That's a juniper. These things are pretty rugged. So, a couple of big snaps there, right above the trail, to kind of give the message. That's your side. This is our side. This is what I think that is saying. This is very steep. My shoes are barely gripping. Numerous feathers here in one spot. Could have been a kill, plucked bird or something. I'm seeing a lot of sign in the rock. If you notice here, this has been chipped off. This piece of this rock has been chipped off. There's chips of it here. This piece has lichen on the back of it. Came off of here. It's a very subtle sign that they're leaving. I can see every footfall that I've placed up here. There's been corresponding marks where it looks like something has came up here using the same path. And not only that, the path wound around and there was a spider web crossing the path, and right there I decided to go up and over the rocks instead of breaking it, and it looks like something else did too, because there was a boulder about 10 times the size of my fist that had been pushed down, kind of to indicate that the trail turned, and then it came up here. So I'm trying to just follow these little clues and figure out when they came to the rocks, if they went up or if they're going up this way on the trail. But I'm trying to reach the part where I think they would be overlooking the parking lot high enough where they can be in a comfortable area of observance. And that's just up here, but it is so steep and difficult. So interesting to find those subtle signs and then try to imagine where it is that they were going. Here's another one that's been disturbed. You can see the original line is here, so something took this, just gave it a very subtle twist from there to there. But if you can pay attention and see those signs, those are for whoever is following. So anyway, figure out where to go from here. We'll see you when I get there. Look at that beautiful view. There's the parking lot right there. So this would be a premier elevation for the Sasquatch to observe who is coming and going from the parking lot, and thus going to be entering the trail system that eventually leads through here if they go this way, and if not, you can see that they went the other way. So you automatically are going to know from this vantage point who's coming and going. And there's kind of a game trail going right through here. I'm gonna go see what's at the edge of this land feature. A lot of disturbance. You can see Denver in the background there. Okay, directly on the other side of this butte here, the hogback that they call it, is this lake where Mike and I find tons of footprints and structures. And they're there for anybody to find, but there's some amazing stuff down there. And this is subsequently the forest where we are thinking that these guys must live. And they must come down from here and go to the lake. And they probably make the voyage starting in the evening and come through here and wait till it gets dark, and or they find their little way through here, through the landscape, however it may be. Called out to them. Don't know how far I'm actually gonna make it, but just trying to explore, look for some evidence and some signs. Might go over to that side. It's too thick through that scrub oak. This is probably the time in the day when they would be coming down and getting closer to travel down to the lake. Natural, well-used trail. Look at the burn marks on that wood. Huh. Don't you think that would have fell downhill? That's pretty damn steep, but it fell that way. something's been scurrying up here besides me. Really getting up into it. Eventually it down to flatten out, you know, you just gotta keep going at it. Find a good route across the mountain. Okay, I moved over a ridge. This is another valley and another ridge over here. I came out into the big field over here with all the scrub oak. I had to go back into the trees. I hiked all the way back up, and then I found this trail that brought me across. So I'm debating whether to follow it around the corner and see if it goes up, or if I break here because of this break, and maybe hike up in here. Not a lot of daylight left, but I think I can get down a lot faster than I got up here, so. This is kind of interesting. It looks like a little sitting spot, and then there's a stick here that's half barren. Looks freshly peeled. So it could be that we're getting into an area or a good portion of the mountain. You never know. Kind of looks like another spot. Well, there's quite the twist. Some sort there. Certainly quite a twist there, but don't know if that's snow load or not. Pretty gnarly piece of wood anyway. Huh. What we got on the trail here? I think these might be examples of Native American prayer trees. In fact, they're both growing here adjacent to each other, leaned in opposite directions. Says something. This is a very special spot. There's also some interwoven stuff over here, knocked over and growing and woven together. Very steep right here. But a really cool spot with these trees. These in the back might be also manipulated. They're bent and growing a little bit altered.